travel. Pow, bam, whammo, meow, bark, woof, pop, splat. These words are called onomatopoeia or onomatopoeia. You can pronounce it either way, but they are words that sound like what they mean. And there's hundreds of them. They are an excellent thing to add to our poems, to add cadence, to make the words sound very fluid together in sentences. And they're our poetic focus for this week.
I like the way you do. Let's go.
Words that connote movement and energy and passion. Kerplunk, gasp, sigh. Comic book words when the characters are fighting. Words talking about the forest or the jungle, the way the leaves and the grasses move in the wind. Cough, sputter, wheeze. There are so many great words to choose from. So the first selection we're going to look at is Continuing by Denise Levertov. Now, there's a real stream of consciousness quality to this poem that I like, that goes along with the onomatopoeia. The poem is in reference to that French game people used to play where they would pull the petals off a flower and say, he loves me not, to see if the person that they liked and return their feelings. So let me go ahead and read this poem. From desire to desire, plucking white petals away from their green centers, it was thus and thus repeats the head of the fantasist. No matter that wind sweeps forward again, life itself, gather them, flawed, curled, veined like a child's temple, heaped one on another, irregular, displaced at a breath, secrets. So, one smiled, another turned pages, steady heartbeats apart, many continuing variously, and the stripped green, alert, hard on a thick stalk. So plucking, and I even think desire, sweeps, stripped, thick, flawed. I think there's just a lot of really beautiful onomatopoeia words in this poem. That's a really nice example. And then our second example is Fossils by Ogden Nash. At midnight in the museum hall, the fossils gathered for a ball. There were no drums or saxophones, but just the clatter of their bones. Rolling, rattling, carefree circus of mammoth pocus and marsuchus. Pterodactyls and brontosauruses sang ghostly prehistoric choruses. Amid the mastodonic wassail, I caught the aisle of one small fossil. Cheer up, sad world, he said and winked. It's kind of fun to be extinct. So this has a fun rhyme scheme and very clear onomatopoeia examples. Rattling, rolling, polkas, clatter. Clatter's a really good one. Yes, lovely example. Very fun. Our third example is from our mentor and favorite poet, Enrique Argueta, Breakfast of Champions. There's some wonderful onomatopoeia words in this one as well.
I rise early and count my morning blessings, scrambling my thoughts for breakfast. I cook them in the right temperature with the right seasoning. You best believe me, I prepare my words so they're tasty, just in case I gotta eat them. You feel me?
So now it's our turn. If I haven't already captured your attention with a bunch of the ones I've already said, here's a few for you to review. All right. Write a few down for heaven's sakes. Capture a few on paper, and let's get started.
The way you
So here's the one that I wrote. Slip, slide, glide, life is a ride. Sometimes too fast, often too slow. We glow, you never know. Don't skip opportunities, it's time to go. So when you want to add a little power, a little punch to a poem, dig into your Onomatopoeia library. Those are really great power words, and it's going to help you out a lot. Yes, enjoy your week, practice your poems, enjoy writing. Just cherish the writing process, and we'll see you again next week for Class 13.